Hey, my name is Jonas. Welcome to my Mailit review where I'll show you what this is all about. I'm also going to show you what the upsells are, how much they will cost. And on top of that, I've got some bonuses that I think you might like. They're not very related to Mailit itself, but I'll show them in a bit. Anyway, let's take a quick look at the sales page first, and then I'll explain to you how my Mailit works and why it might be something you want to consider. So let's take a quick look here. Okay, apparently I have two of them up. Sorry, let's do this. All right, so attention, any marketer wanting to maximize email profits while minimizing cost and risk. Seven-figure marketer finally reveals the exact software he uses to drive unheard of email open rates, clicks, and profits without ever paying monthly fees for email services. Now that's pretty cool. As you can see here, it's new for 2018. And the reason that they say that is because this was launched as just Mailit in 2017 in August. And by then it was a WordPress plugin, but now it's actually completely cloud-based, which means there's nothing to install, just a few settings to set up. And anyways, it's more powerful and never before seen. Get an overnight increase in email delivery, opens, clicks, and profits. Say goodbye to monthly email service fees forever. Overall, sounds pretty cool, doesn't it? And it is, but there is one thing that I wish that they would have mentioned on the sales page a little bit more clear. And I'll explain what that is. I'll just need to find it first. You'll have to read the rest of the sales page yourself. There's just one specific bit that I'm looking for, and I found it here. Here's what it says. Unlimited everything. Send unlimited emails to unlimited leads for 0 monthly cost. This can kind of be true, but it depends on what you're using right now. So for example, if you're using HostGator, if you got their shared or reseller hosting, which is like $4 per month or something like that, this isn't actually going to allow you to send unlimited leads. In order to send unlimited leads, if you're using HostGator, you need to get their VPS or dedicated hosting, as you can see here. If we go to their mail policy and limits, we can see here, shared and reseller plan mail limitations, 500 hourly maximum outgoing email limit. Now, if you have a small email list, let's say your email list is 200 to 500 people, it's not going to be that big of an issue. However, if you've got an email list of like 3,000 to 5,000 people and you can only send 500 emails per hour, the issue that I see here is if you want to send an email just before a product goes live, for example, let's say 10 a.m. EST, in order for everyone to get this email after 10 a.m., like once it's actually gone live, you need to send it at around 10 a.m. and some people will get the emails a lot later, which is a bit of a problem. But with that being said, if you have an email list of 3,000 to 5,000 people or more, you can afford to get the dedicated as well. So you can take a look here. So VPS plan and dedicated server mail limitations can send and receive unlimited emails per hour and do not apply to the same mail restrictions listed in the section about for the shared and reseller plan. So that's what I would do, and I just figured that this is something that I should probably mention in the review, because when I looked at this, I kind of didn't realize, and I can kind of imagine that new people would think that they can just log into My Mailit and click send, basically, and it will send through My Mailit servers or something like that. But that's not the case. You're going to be sending through your hosting, and that's why you need to make sure that you can send a number of hourly emails that you would be happy with, because I tried this on Mailit last year and I actually did get very nice results in terms of open rates and click-through rate, but they also closed my account temporarily. They reopened it like 10 minutes later because I asked them to, and I said I didn't realize that you weren't allowed to send emails through my hosting provider, which was CrocWeb. So just make sure that your host allows this kind of email sending. If they do, you're going to be able to get very good open rates and click-through rates, and like Brett says here on the sales page, you don't need to worry about monthly costs. I mean, if you're paying like $150 per month for Aweber or something like that right now, then yes, you can absolutely save money. And as you can see on the results that Brett is getting, he's getting fantastic results here as well. We'll see that he's got like 23% open rate, 18% open rate, 21%. That's fantastic for being in the make money online niche. So overall, yes, just make sure your host allows you to send emails. If they do, perfect, you can get started. So let me show you how this works really quick. I haven't imported any leads here right now, but what you're going to do is you're going to go to your list basically, and it's going to tell me to set up settings and stuff here. Create new. You can just do list name, you can do subscriber message, write a note to your subscribers telling them how they got on this list. So basically, you opted in to know more about affiliate marketing, something like that. Unsubscribe message, double opt-in message, if you enable this feature. Cool. Simple stuff here, and then when you write an email, it's simple stuff as well. It's all explained in the tutorials that you're going to get. So this is something that you will have to take a look at. Smtp Setup tutorial, and you're going to see that Brett is actually mentioning how to set this up as well. If you got shared, if you got dedicated with HostGator, or you can send with Gmail. They allow you to send 200 emails per 24 hours. So if you want to do it basically for free, just paying for My Mailit, then yeah, you can use Gmail as well. But I would totally recommend you to get HostGator dedicated, or some kind of dedicated server that allows you to send unlimited emails, basically, because that's going to make you more money in the long run, and it's not going to, there's not going to be any issues with you not being able to send a set amount of emails, if we put it that way. Alright, so where were we? Alright, so let me just pause this video for 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. So yeah, everything is detailed here. I'll explain how to actually set this up. It's not very difficult at all. So if you take a look at an example for HostGator shared, if that's what you have, we can see here that Brett is explaining that for SMTP port that you enter here on inside of Mailit 587, and everything will be explained. Your cPanel username, your cPanel password, you use port 993 for IMAP port. Everything is explained here. You can get this from your cPanel account by following the instructions. You can just take a look at this one, and you're going to understand everything that you need to do in order to set this up. So if we go back to My Mailit, where are we? We're here. So you'll see here how to add subscribers, how to broadcast emails, how to set up email sequences, deliverability tips, prohibited use policy, and everything that you may need to know. There's also going to be some tools here: form builder, list reports, list checkout, DFY, lead pages, and this is some new European thing. I don't know what that is. I should probably check it out, seeing as I live in Europe. And then some bonuses. You've got your lists here, tutorials that I just showed you, and then settings, which is like the SMTP thing. So this is what you're going to need to take a look at here. Simple stuff. As I said, this is important if you go with HostGator shared. If you got a fairly cheap hosting, in that case, just send something like this. Current throttling will send 60 emails per hour. If you do that, you can see 120 emails per hour, which is fine. I think HostGator said, yeah, it says 500, so you can send like 8 emails every 60 seconds. That's 480 emails per hour. That's going to be fine. So you can then just do this, click Save Settings, and that's pretty much it. So I'm not actually going to show you anything else here now, because that is, Mailit is also explained more. I think there was a video here where Brett basically shows what it is. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it was just explained in the actual sales video here then. But just take a look at that and you'll understand what it is. But just keep in mind that if you purchase My Mailit, you can't just send it through My Mailit's accounts. Basically, you need to use your own hosting. So if you don't have a hosting account right now, you need to set that up. And if you're going to set that up and you're planning on building a big email list, you may want to go with a VPS server. Or VPS plan or dedicated server right away, so that you don't have any limitations. Obviously though, if you don't know how to build an email list at all right now, you're probably going to be fine with a smaller plan for now, and then you can upgrade later on. That's it for this. Let me show you the upsells quickly. So as you can see here, My Mailit, $37. 1 second. Sorry about that. All right. So $37 will get you access to My Mailit. So you get full access to the cloud-based email platform, unlimited lists, subscribers, emails, follow-up sequences. Pretty cool stuff for $37 actually. O201 My Mailit Pro. Just realized that there's no price here. 1 second. $67 from My Mailit Pro. Send emails 30 times faster. Done for you lead pages and no My Mailit branding in the footer of your emails. I actually don't know how this would work, but sending the emails 30 times faster, Assuming you can do so if you're on like a shared plan, that would be really cool, and that's something I would highly consider getting, because if you're a serious email marketer or you're planning to send a lot of emails, for example, this could be pretty cool. I don't know how it works. I don't know if it only works if you have a dedicated server, for example, but either way, take a look at the sales video or sales page for this one, because this is something you may definitely want to consider getting if you get this one, that is. OTO2 Unlimited Agency, $67 per quarter. So that's Brett's exclusive agency access system. Lets you sell his platform as your own by putting your JVSU buy button on his sales page. Pretty cool stuff. OTO3 is going to be live email marketing training for $37. So that's live training with Brett and Mike, where they teach list building and effective email marketing. That sounds pretty cool too for $37. So that's the funnel here. So I would say OTO2, probably not something you need unless you're already selling a lot of products and you want just more of everything. But I would say the one that I would consider getting here would be OTO1. Send emails 30 times faster sounds really cool. And the live email marketing training as well. It's always good to learn how to send better emails. So OTO3, I'd say, and OTO1 is what I would probably choose. I would choose either one of them or both of them. That's up to you, but that's what I would do. All right, so that's the upsells. Let's close that. And let's go to my bonuses quickly. I didn't really have anything related to Mailit, so I'm going to show you a couple of different things instead. You're going to get a lot of different bonuses. One is going to be how I made $27,000 in 7 months with email marketing. One is going to be how I made over $11,000 with 100% free traffic from Facebook. It's basically copy and paste and very, very simple stuff, something that everyone can do. And then some random bonuses here as well. You're going to see how I rank videos and stuff on YouTube and Google, and some Bing ads training. And you're also going to see a couple more things about follow-up sequence and things like that that are email marketing related. And that's pretty much it. So I don't have any super awesome bonuses. So by all means, if you're watching my review and you're like, yeah, I like the sound of Mailit, but I want more bonuses, go ahead and buy it from someone else. No offense taken. Or not, yeah, I think that's how I say it. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. So hope you liked my Mailit review. If you have any questions, drop a comment below, and I'll get back to you. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Thanks.